We've also been talking about the dry conditions across the valley and the state for weeks now, and today we're seeing reminders of the dangers we're facing.
That's right. Fire crews jumping into action to tackle a fast-moving brush fire north of Phoenix. It happened in the Deems Hill Recreation Area. It's north of Happy Valley Road and west of the I-17. Now, wind is always a concern for firefighters, so they rush to get a handle on things very quickly. The fire jumped over the canal nearby and began to burn other brush, but thankfully they were able to get it under control before it burned near any nearby homes.